I think I've always had a love of science since I was little. When I was in kindergarten, I was going to become a nurse. Then that became a doctor, and then I was going to be a biochemist in high school. So I've constantly changed. By the time I got to college, I was in the biochemistry field, and then I switched to geology. The more time I spent out in the fields, going on field trips and camping and hiking, and at least seeing part of California and what all of California has to offer, I fell completely in love with it.
This is phase 1 of our managed marsh complex. It's 365 acres of riparian, emergent, and some scrub bosque. There's 2 buffer zones. This is the first one right here. It's about 500 feet wide and runs the width of the whole marsh, and it's just a native tree habitat, mostly mesquite brushes in there, and it kind of acts as a buffer if anybody is spraying to the east or west of the marsh, so that any application doesn't come in here. So right now the water coming in, I know, is about 6 to 7 pH. That's what Colorado River water is. And I want to make sure all of the inlet samples come out to be roughly the same, because they should be the same water. It's more of an issue on the outlet side that ends up going in the drain. I want to know what the water quality is and what it is coming out as. That way, if there is an issue, we can do more sampling. We can come in and take tissue samples or sediment samples to get a better idea of what's going on. So my job entails working on the 2003 water transfer, part of the quantification settlement agreement. And I work primarily on the habitat conservation plan. So I work with burrowing owls, managed marsh, salton sea, desert pupfish, lizards, that sort of thing. Mostly field work. It was really important for me to see women in the field, because then, if they can do it, I can do it. I know here there's not as many women in the science or technology math fields, but it's really nice when you see other women, especially succeeding, in life, in those fields. It's easier to work in a field when you're not the only woman out there. As exciting as that is, it's nice to go to conferences and meet other women who work on similar projects that I do, and